All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. If she be down the ride, oh, I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Let's talk. But first, I gave a video the other day, and it was about the young lady that was going through the whole sexual assault thing, and it's amazing how many emails people send to me. And I understand some people don't want to put their comments in the video comment section, and some people did. And then there's others that email me directly. And, you know, some of these stories are a little disturbing. And I'm hoping that, you know, for every man, woman, and other, you pay attention, because I'm about to talk to one of the people that didn't leave their information in the comment section, but more so decided they wanted to talk to me and let everybody know the steps that they went through and what they're actually going through. And it's a very touchy subject. It may be a little distorted, but I'm going to try my best to make sure that you guys hear everything she has to say. And the only reason I'm addressing this, because it seems as if this type of stuff runs rampant inside the post office. It's low-key disgusting, because I have, you know, family members that work for the post office. Three, ex-wife, number one, my daughter, number two, and my sister, number three. And those are the three ladies that, low-key, if anybody were to, you know, disrespect them, it wouldn't be nothing nice. It wouldn't be nothing nice. So the guy that you're looking at on this screen, remember, this is a character, JH. But this JH is from the hood, is from the Bronx. And God forbid one of them actually come and say, hey, daddy, this happened. Bro, this happened. Anybody touch my son's mother? It ain't nothing nice. Nonetheless, just imagine it was one of your family members. So I covered the bases there. Daughter, sister, I can't say mother, but just let's delve into the video and see what this person had to say. And just understand that I had to distort her voice and block her picture, because we know how it is here. Retaliation. It's disgusting. Let's talk. Miss Ma'am, feel free to tell your story, and your identity is safe with the postal community.
Well, I was sexual assaulted by a coworker that came onto my route. I reported the allegations to management and union, and the postal worker was removed from the station for about 5 to 6 weeks.
Question. The postal worker, was it management?
No, it wasn't management. It was just a regular coworker. So he was later brought back for 5 to 6 weeks to the same facility. And when I learned that he came back, because it wasn't like an investigation, they said it was a he say she say, and there wasn't really nothing they can do about it. So I went ahead and went to the local police, where I filed charges against the carrier, and I had to work with this carrier for almost a year in the same building, which caused a lot of distress, emotional distress, hostile environment, because he would say things to me underneath his breath when I walk away from his case or near his case, walking past. And I also had a coworker to walk me to my car each and every day just to make sure I was safe. But at the end of the day, I filed those charges. We went to court, and the coworker later found guilty in court for sexual assault with a female. And the steps that I took, even though the Postal Service didn't do their job, I still went on my behalf, to help me with my situation by going to the local police and filing the charges against him. And I didn't tell anyone about what was going on. I kind of kept it secret so no other type of allegations would get out. But I proceeded on with that, and I won my case. So now I am in the EEO trial, in which, everything is just at a standstill right now.
Okay, so how did you said that the police found him guilty, or what
Yeah.
exactly happened?
Well, when we went to court, they I gave them the evidence. It was a video footage of the guy coming over into my route, and I showed them that, and I had prior text messages about the whole incident, and that they pretty much told him, you have to really let us know what's really going on, and to pretty much tell the truth. And they gave him a plea deal, and they told him if he couldn't go by the plea deal, that they was going to subpoena his personnel record. Now, underneath his personnel record, it shows a history of that.
Okay, so this is a repeat offender.
Yes.
So you said this actually went to court?
Yes.
And the court said they were going to request his record.
Yes.
And he admitted the guilt.
Yes.
And he still has a job?
Yes.
And what does management say about it?
They pretty much don't see nothing wrong with it, but they know about the allegations even after the fact that he lied to them about the situation. And by them getting all the evidence from the postal inspector, because the postmaster had to request those records from the courts through the postal inspectors. And when he learned that everything I said was true, he couldn't really say anything. It was no apology for what I went through. They made me feel like I did something wrong, and I know that I didn't do anything wrong.
So that seems to be the case with any sexual assault victim for whatever it is. Now, I'm not a therapist, and I don't have any real knowledge about sexual assaults. I do watch TV, and I've watched a few trials, and it seems as if the victims are always the ones that are put to shame, as well as made to feel as if they're guilty. And I appreciate you coming on and talking about this, because I know for a fact that after my video, there's been about 7 or 8 people that actually wrote me directly to tell me about this. And, I'm no one's savior, just to put that out there. But the platform is here for my postal brothers and sisters, good, bad, and ugly and indifferent. This is not a topic that I like to talk about because I am a man, and you know, everybody looking at men is the ones that are the assaulters. But there are some women that, you know, they do it as well. But it's a real thing, and it does go rampant in the post office. As I said in my other video, you know, I know for a fact there's a lot of pigs that work at my facility that they tend to do this on a regular basis, and there are no repercussions. It's pretty disgusting that the individual still has a job after being found guilty by a court of the law. Did he have to do any time or anything for that? Do you know?
They gave him a 12 months supervised probation, 2 months, 60 days in the county jail, and he also had to register as a sex offender.
Wait, sorry, excuse me, stop the tape. So, register as a sex offender, did 60 days county jail, and is on a year probation, and the assault happened on postal grounds.
Yes.
That's what you're telling me. Okay. And this man still has a job at the post office?
Yes.
That should disgust anybody that watches my channel. See, this is where people feel like, and I'm sure that the union probably fought for him to have his job, or did the union even get involved?
Yes, the union fought for him to have his job.
This is the, excuse my French, I don't know if you're Christian or not, but this is the fucking foolishness that we have to deal with. You have to deal with, and I apologize for that, but I can't fathom how a union that I'm assuming you pay dues, yes, no?
Yes.
That you pay dues to fought for this piece of shit to keep his job that has a specific record of doing this on a regular basis, that went to jail for this situation and is on probation and is now a registered sex offender. But they said, yeah, this guy needs his job back, while it happened on the clock, when the United States Postal Service specifically states in their handbook that this won't be tolerated. So where is the justice behind it? And I mean, I'm a little upset because, again, I have female family members that work for the post office, but this happened to you. And I can't say I understand how you feel, because I can't. But I can't imagine how you have to deal with it when you go to work. Are you working now or no?
No.
Really? Why not?
Because they put everything on the standstill with me transferring.
Are you being paid?
No.
Whoa. You're not getting paid?
No.
You still have a job?
Yes.
But they're not paying you?
No.
Is anybody listening to this? Is anybody hearing this? This is our United States Postal Service. This is what we live with, and this is what we I mean, it pays the bills, but at what expense? I know there's a lot of pretty women. There's a lot of women, period, that work at the post office. Pretty or not, I don't think that anybody, regardless, women, man, or whatever, should have to encounter it. Now, men are a little bit different because man can, push a female off. But when a woman feels cornered in a negative scenario, it's one of those things where it's fight or flight, or just be humbled and say nothing. I don't know the details behind whatever the assault was, and it's not even an allegation anymore because he pled guilty to it. And regardless of whatever he pled guilty for, it's just disgusting. You were at work, if I'm, understanding correctly. He showed up on your route while you were delivering and proceeded to be a straight asshole. Just making it lightly, call it lightly. Just is that correct?
Yes.
Now what?
Only thing I can do is give people advice that don't give up. When you know something is wrong, you always fight for your rights, no matter how you feel.
You said you had video footage?
Yes.
And they tell us not to record while you're on the clock. So I say unto anyone that's being harassed, bullied, or assaulted, make sure you have that phone ready to record. That's your only line of defense. That's it. It's the he say, she say. Did you go through the he say, she say?
Yes.
Until
I proceeded with my court.
So I don't know how many women have gone through this, but I don't know if they have that trigger finger with the phone, and they should. And I know that there's going to be a lot of slack from management, get on there, or somebody going to come up to me at the job and say, no, you're not supposed to record. Look, nobody's supposed to be despicable to another human being, especially when we call these people our postal brothers and sisters. I'm not saying that there aren't any relationships and things that go on within the post office. That's one thing. That's consensual. But anything that's non-consensual, my man, just keep your hands to yourself. Keep your mouth to yourself. I got a really disgusting email today that you and I discussed, and it just totally disgusting. And the person's going through a very similar situation. And the question that I have is why? Why?
Right.
You want to say anything in closing? Because I know this is pretty hard.
It's very hard. It's very something you can't really forget about. It's always going to be there. It's just a shame, like when you put so many years into a place and they treat you like you're nothing.
How many years you at the post office?
15.
Shit. You ever experienced anything like this before?
I never experienced this before.
And you've known the same person all those years?
No.
New person?
No. He's not a new person.
I won't say any more than that. But my dear sister, I appreciate you sharing your story. And anybody that's listening, as you can clearly tell, this is something that just happens. There's no excuse me saying it just happens, but prepare yourself. After 15 years, you go through a scenario like this, people let their guards down, or just people want to go to work to just go to work to make some money. And again, I can't give advice on this because I don't know the scenario, but the platform is here for my postal family to get their voices heard. And this is a very touchy subject. And I appreciate you, again, having it in you to talk, because it's not easy.
It's not.
But we'll talk once this is over, and I implore you not to comment on your video, so that you know.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. If you do, you can use a different YouTube channel name or something if you do it. All right. But again, thank you, and we'll be putting your information out there. All right.
Thank you.
All right, dear. Be safe.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.